big UI party house. Alright, welcome back to our photo series. So this particular one is by BADHEARN. We will go ahead and give this one a shot. Initially we just have to drive a little closer to that finished checkpoint, but that's nothing too difficult for anyone. Just where those houses are clumped at the beachfront, that's where the giant party house is, essentially. So we're going to just drive up here. It should be first right. I've chosen to take a classic B-dub today. Not the usual supercar we pull on these photo shots. Alright, so we may as well get started, I suppose, at the initial here. You'll see our in front, obviously helicopters, big mansion area, that sort of thing. But let's start here. Let's back this one up. What I'm loving already is that there is really good lighting in this area, so I think we're in to get some good shots on this. Alright. Now, obviously, when in this particular one here, I believe we can also turn the car lights off if we wish as well. Excellent. And obviously, another thing to remember, you can always go through the presets, adjust manually after taking photographs, as always mentioned, after applications, Photoshop, on phone, media, image application adjustments. There's a lot of variety you can do. Anyway, let's go ahead, reset that, because what we're going to do is see what the best shot will look like. Ooh, that looks nice. But let's see. That's showing some warmth. Car lights off. Now, if that can work. So basically, now what you want to do is just try and find the best angle you want. Looks like we've parked up there for the night. Now, of course, remember you've got the angles if you're using controller, left and right on the D-pad. You know, something like that. I love this coupe. Now this does actually lead on over to here, so we are gonna mosey on to this part. Can we get a good photograph on the yellow pad here? And can we center this up a bit? Something like that. The lighting here might be a little less than, but again, the reflections on that alone are pretty good. So it's going to be a matter of what you feel will look good. We can probably, looks like we, oh no, we can't get, can't sneak our way in there. It's all good. We can actually take that other path around there, but we're going to go this way, I think. We can always come back to that. Now this has a lot of lighting in this area, with some elevation. Will that add anything for our photograph? Good too. Like even the roof elevation shot with this particular one, we're getting the reflections on the windows. something of that nature. So it's not just like the usual load of the ground. Look how high off the ground clearance it has. It can play in your favour. We got the chopper back there. So even things like that should park us right in that light. Now, whether or not, here we go. Line it up with the chopper. Get the chopper in the picture, and voila. You got a satellite dish up there as well, don't you? Wow. Just noticed that. Go for the angle look if you want. Crop that a little bit, some after imagery work as well. Pull up to be quite a nice photo. Now we obviously have the formats as per normal on the garage shots. For those new to Forza, basically these are the garage photos. Probably best scenario with low ground shots in these types of areas. But you will get a lot of reflections when you've got the light work in there. So that works really well for that. See that one side's got the light and one side doesn't. So from a frontal view, you can probably try and use these types of pillars to throw some depth in there. So something like that you might choose to run with. Again, do you tilt it? Do you keep it straight? From a screensaver point, that could work. We've obviously got the one next to it as well, which you can use. There are some motorbikes tucked away back there. Whilst we're here, let's... Is there anything we can do with the motorbike takeaway there? You know, just sit it above the plants a little bit maybe. Make it look like there's a park there, but not that you're parked in there. You know, something... Yeah, it's a long shot, that one, but it's doable. Again, some manipulation you'd want to pull on that one. But yeah, there's no real lighting on that area here. So again, some extra manipulation you want to do. We can do a toe job from this actually. How do we do that? I don't know how. The obligatory... We're towing a trailer shot. Look at me, I'm towing a trailer. Well, if you go from this angle, it looks like I am. That works really well. I reckon if it had either a light here or a light, yeah, because you need some casting light across the front. I reckon a light here or a just a little something. But again, after photo manipulation, I'm sure that people will be able to do what they want with that photo. Yeah, that can work well. Unless I'm speaking too soon and this is the after shot that we're after. Ooh. Alright, this one here might be the shot format we're looking for a little bit more. That actually looks pretty epic. So we're getting the golden glow type reflections off this lamp here. On an angle it looks like we're towing. We're getting the chopper as well. We can see a little bit of depth there with some motorbikes on the side. it actually is quite a nice photo. Swing it in on that minor angle. I love how you can just see the off-road tires on that. Let's get back one. There we go. Alright. What's next? We have more lighting opportunities here. Essentially, anywhere where there's a light is going to be a great opportunity, but it's going to be a matter of what car. If we had a low-slung sports car, I reckon this would even be more epic. But that's all good. So what we can make with this. We could actually... So face on again, we're getting all those lovely reflections. But if we park left to right, how is that going to look? I don't think there's anything destructible in there. Oh my god, what am I doing? Or it doesn't let me go through there. Damn it. Oh, it does. Oh, I think we got ourselves jammed a little bit. Okay. We may have got ourselves a little jammed. Alright. That's alright. Just something like... Now, one thing we can do here, which a lot of people forget, is we can recover all that damage as well, just with the power of rewind, potentially. This will bring the fence back a little bit. Rewind has limitations as well, so it will depend how far it will let me rewind. And that's as far back as it lets me rewind. So we'll resume from here. So that gives you a bit of an idea on, and that also works for tires, tire marks. Now we've got the old ramp scenario there. I like that. Okay. Let's just do a dodgy reverse. Can we get it first try? I think we're going to go an angle on this. We're a little crooked. It's all good. This will give a general idea anyway, so tires, that sort of format. So this is like your mechanical area. Again, you can go through the filter techniques, but I think we've got a good warm feel there. The roof itself is throwing even like Rage, the old Rage Bethesda game color tone ideas a little bit. But let's just zoom in. Something like that. So whether it's a low-slung sports car or, you know, a big V dub, that definitely looks like it can throw some spectrum. Now, is there anything else we have overlooked? There is definitely a lot of options on these maps. Over here. You could go like this way, although it's not as... get an angle from here. Down in here. Sort of. Up close with the motorbikes and with the car. I think the golf buggy is getting in the way a little bit, but we could definitely get some depth in it like this. I think maybe this is probably the best angling we would go for. And up. Tilt again, or no tilt. Tilt brings in some flare. We can zoom in a little bit like that. So yeah, again, just a variation. You just have to get creative when we're looking at these things. Now, let's go back over here. So there's this area as well with lighting. Question is, how good will that look? We've got a chopper, we're gonna get the reflections. Again, just a different angle which you can get with the chopper involved. Bit of an entertaining area, you know, something like that. I think that works great, just like as a square shot panning. If you were to take it from the left side, from where you're looking now, it would be a little too dark, but I think from the right side it works perfectly. Whoops. Ah! Oh no, I've mini-me'd myself, haven't I? Oh good. Oh no, I do. I think I've actually mini-me'd myself. There we go. Reset my car position. Perfect. Now, what else are we going to have a look at on this map? Looked at those positions. What we do have is just around the beachfront. Previous ones have had like big yachts, super yachts, fancy things like that. This one doesn't have the super yachts, but I believe we had this. And I haven't been up there, so I'm hoping we can get up here. No, no. I was hopeful it might have been a ramp. You can always try and launch yourself up there, I suppose. Bullet wants to get up there. It looks like a sentient car, honestly. Alright. He actually belongs in cars, really. So, you know, something like that even we could go with. If you want something like ridiculous and silly. Headlights on, headlights off. Again, personal choices. But yeah, then there's also obviously the individual shots you can take. So if you just want to take shots in and around the actual area itself, go for it. You know, you can just get individual lovely shots. Navigate around. There's definitely always going to be these opportunities. Check out the place. Might be so brilliant if we get up here for a car area. But I don't think we have the opportunity to. So this will give you an overlay of the area a bit as well. Definitely huge area. And it just comes into what you really want. I actually think that there was a trick that's been missed here by the creator, which I get why you've got a back wall in here, but I reckon it would have been really cool to work in a secret doorway and have lighting back here to have a poolside shot car shoot available as well. That's just me thinking outside my box, thinking way too imaginatively, but yeah, I reckon that would have been awesome. That's if we can get that wall to be invisible, get through it, and because I don't think we're going to be able to get past this. And we can probably come up here through possibly the, but again, it needs lighting. Just me thinking out loud. But drop in the comments what you think of this photo map, of course. This one here is a really good set anyway. Plenty of opportunities. I'll leave that there with you anyway. Whether it be the supercar, the classic, it's all on. It's all up to what you want to run. On that note, we're taking bullet and we are going to shoot. Alright, that's me out. Thank you for tuning in, and do check this one out if you're into photo maps in Forza Horizon 5. Alright, catch you then. See ya.